try this again. Last time I couldn't even do a conquest because it kept crashing. Make sure we got our squad set up. Okay, it's squad loaded. Said we didn't have enough players on the roster, which I've never seen that error before. Okay, we got all of our Threads guys in there. Got our pitchers in there. We're going to switch this back because we're not doing Diamond Quest. I'm going to provide feedback on my voice command experience because it's terrible. Anyway, grapefruit. As I was saying before, last time I played the Astros, it crashed. This time it won't let me play the Astros. Close the roof. Bueller versus Framber, or start with... I want to test out Bueller. I really do. Alright, let's see. That's the lineup we want. Alright. Everybody, pray for the servers. Servers of SDS, please hold all boosted. Pray for the servers of SDS. That way they last and games don't crash and everybody gets double XP. And SDS name, don't mess it up.
Diamond Dynasty Baseball. Okay, all set to go. Here's
Boosted
the
Framber.
Gleyber Torres.
Sinker change, slider curve.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
He was all over that first pitch fastball and just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
That one at the knees for a strike. Valdez, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer.
That's a ball.
One out, base is empty. And misses inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. Got him looking for the K. That was
should have fought it off. It's okay.
Willie Adames stands in. Base knock center field. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Michael Conforto will climb in.
Early.
This one rip, but foul
Man.
to the right. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one off the mark, and the count is even 2-2.
Full count.
This one in the dirt. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that is the inning.
It's alright. Should have been 1-0, but we'll keep going.
We're back.
Good Bueller.
And stepping in for the Astros.
What you got?
Pena. In for a strike. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Now it's the DH, Yainer Diaz. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that one is lifted in the air. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. Gets off a throw, but he's in there easily.
All right.
Pitch was
in
and off the
not a good fielder.
So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Jose Altuve in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the three-hole hitter extending the inning.
Now this is through for a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets him.
Got lucky there. Very lucky.
And welcome back
All
to
right.
the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
We're going to leave him in, but we're going to stretch Luzardo.
And that one fouled off. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Fastball is outside. That one way inside.
Done.
Late.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one missed. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Here comes Max Muncy.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Swings through that.
Early.
Gets his lead at first with nobody out. And now the count is even.
1-1.
Late.
Headed towards
Damn.
the corner.
Late on a changeup.
And a foul ball.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base.
We will
Trying to
not
stay
see
out of the
movement
double
at
play
first
right
base.
here.
And that's a little bit high. And the count now even up.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Here comes the throw. Muncy into second. It's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the
Burger.
top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Swing and a foul out of play. Outside with a breaking ball.
Go back to a slider now.
Swing.
I knew it. Called it.
Now 1-2.
Couldn't hit it.
He was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in
Go
front
throw
of
it
the
again.
slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with two strikes.
Set it up.
Fouls it off.
Early.
Still 1-2.
On it though. If you hang a slider, I'm gonna put it in the proper boxes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That's back. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging. And wow, he holds tight with one out. I thought they tested from the warning track there. So digging in, Walker Jenkins. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Check swing, and he held up.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same-side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Early.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One away with a runner at third. That to right.
I'm not sending him.
Makes the grab on the run.
Oh, he's off the bag anyway.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. This one in the air, right field. McCormick puts it away. Back here at Dyken Park, bottom of the inning, and now it's Christian Walker. And there's a strike.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
No, that's outside.
And delivers outside. Next offering is downstairs. And a swing and a miss there.
2-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Vic Caratini at the plate. Ripped to first.
Good
Caught.
defense,
That swing
Berger.
right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate. This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Next one misses. Ball one.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Swing.
Hell yeah. Good job, Bueller. I like that
We're
card.
back to start the third, and
All
there's
right.
a new arm on the
And
mound.
then we're going to close it
Just
out
trying
with
to keep this one
Luzardo.
close
Hoping he
here.
doesn't
This
blow
is
it.
where a bullpen can give their
Warm
players
up.
a chance to fight back
Schedule.
into the game.
And then stretch Class A. Cutter change to sweeper. Big fastball by Ort.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. In the air, right field. And there's one down. Here's the charter member of MLB's 50-50 club, Shohei Ohtani at the plate.
Yeah, such a memorable night when Ohtani officially reached 50-50. He was playing in Miami and just happened to go 6 for 6 with 3 home runs, 10 RBIs, and 2 stolen bases.
His 2024 was so impressive. There was a brief moment when people wondered, could he reach 60-60? Just wild. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Fed me up, slow me
2
down.
down, base is empty. Willie Adames.
Nice
getting
good
ready to
insurance
hit.
going on here.
1 for 1 with a single so far. Ball one there.
1 ball, no strikes.
Slice down the right side. Here's the pitch to Adames. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. And
Not
now
picking up
before the
Ort very
1-2,
well.
time is called at home plate. 2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball.
Am I going for a sweeper or a change?
Swings
Fastball.
through that one. It's a strikeout.
All right. I was guessing.
Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Mauricio Dubon.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Jesus Luzardo takes over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
1-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Chas McCormick swings through it for strike 1.
0-1. Outside, ball.
Right through there for a strike. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out.
Oh, don't be doing that on me.
Off. They'll do it again.
Goes early. Let's throw another breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And just 1 out remaining for Houston. Hit to right.
Don't throw it down the middle.
Ball game. And a 1-0.
Don't freeze. Got more threads. Got my boss. And we just need Glaber now. Nice. Alright, let's go open the packs. What did we get? Christian Walker, okay, nice. Better than Burger and almost everything. As enticing as McGuire is, I gotta take Manny. It's first year back in the game. He's one of my favorite all-time players. Yes. And then Solaire's. Oh, he's left field in here. Well, I mean, of course he's left field. Conforto, who's been raking. Alright, so Glaber's the only one we need to leave in. We can sub out Solaire. Keep Walker, keep Jenkins. Glaber, give you more at-bats a second. Now we have a right-handed heavy lineup. Just like that. Alright, let's give Adames and Walker some games and hope that Luzardo does well. Arrieta is actually my worst starter, but we'll leave him in there for some more innings. All right, let's go see if we can take on the Orioles. Just pitch with Bueller. Let's go with Arrieta.
Almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Kyle Bradish.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches?
Boom.
Oh, now this is
Labor Day.
Way back there, on its way, gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That one catches the zone. That's strike one. Ohtani bats left, throws right. 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. Just off the outside edge, and the count even 1-1. On the ground, Holiday. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Outside low, and that is ball one. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck.
Get
That's
out.
Back there.
Oh.
Pulls it in.
He's used to the old pitch.
Here comes Max Muncy. In the air, left field, down the line.
You kidding me?
Makes the grab, and that is that.
It's all right.
Ready to go for
All
the
right,
last
Arrieta,
half
this
of the
is your
inning.
last shot. If you don't have a good game, you're out of the rotation.
That clips the corner.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one is absolutely
Probably
belching.
out of the rotation.
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Out at the plate.
Gotcha. Go and start warming up some people since he doesn't want to actually pitch. Hey, throw strikes, but not down the middle.
And that drops in for a strike. Man at first, one away. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Tyler O'Neill. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around.
That's strike 3
pitch.
and the third out.
Good
so we take a break.
pitch. for the spare by warming somebody up, I guess.
To start the second.
Right. Righties.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of them right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Hit on the ground to short. Finds its way through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that any.
Boom, Jenks.
Right,
good job.
Way back there, and forget it. It's out of here.
457.
A gigantic
replay.
Blast. It's 3-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker.
Big
like
home
that
run.
One. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And here is Christian Walker. First offering misses badly for ball one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Hot shot to third.
A little early.
Tosses to first. One out in the second. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Teal. Hit on the ground to short. Henderson zips it to first. And there are two down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. That's outside. And that's ball one. Fly ball down the line. Stretches out and hauls it in. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high.
You gotta throw it in the zone.
There's
just not right there.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
I have to rethink some of these pitchers.
Advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle.
Dude,
and those
throw
are the
it
ones where you
in the
gotta
edges
look
of the zone.
And another ball.
Edges of the zone.
And that's outside.
In the zone.
That's in there. And the count is 3-1. On the outside corner, got him looking. There's Gary Sanchez. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Cedric Mullins will hit next. Tanner Scott comes on now. And a good fastball to start him off.
Pitch.
That's strike 1. And that one missing low. Scott, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of. No, that's a strikeout.
Nice.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Class A to close her out.
Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Whips it to Mountcastle. And Gleyber Torres retired. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Grounded out his first time up. And that one hammered. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
And there's a ball.
1-1.
Just missed. Ohtani leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And it goes just foul.
Timeout.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. In the air, pretty deep out to
Second one
field.
to the warning track.
Mullins pulls that one down.
You're there.
Runner
You're there.
tags in
Up
second,
easy.
and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So a man aboard. Here's Muncy to hit. He's 0 for 1. Strike one.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Hot shot to first base, and he's
All right. Closer out.
bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Emmanuel Clase.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one.
Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and he reaches safely. Man at first, nobody out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Clase keeping an eye on him. Doubled his first time.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Clase throws to first, and he's back safely. And it's 1-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pickoff move to first. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2. Ball high.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Orioles down to their final out, and the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Ooh, Gunnar tried to get me.
Ball on that one curling
Gunnar
foul
tried to
down the
get
right
me.
Side. That's way outside, and now it's even 1-1. And he chases a high fastball there. Holiday off of first with 2 away. On to first.
Lucky.
Well, we saw a lot of good
Almost canceled
pitching and
throw by
defense
pressing
in
it
this ball
twice.
game. And when you have a low,
Take it. Arrieta. I think I might sub you out, bro. Nice. Parallel 4. Another game or two with Glaber, and we're done with the threads. Ubaldo.
Glaber Torres up to the plate.
Sinker, slider, change, sweeper.
And that misses. And away we go this afternoon.
Late,
This one
late.
popped up,
Why
foul
did
ground,
I?
first base side.
Better than that.
And in foul ground, he pulls it down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And it finds its way through for a hit. At the plate, Manny Ramirez. ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Shohei on the go. Fly ball center field. Hill sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Muncy digs in. Muncy throws right, bats left. Batting in the cleanup spot, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That
Only
way he's not a
throwing
distraction
fastballs
to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Go to second. Out.
Got to figure out the damn swim move.
And now the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swings and misses, and 1 out now. Otto Lopez in the box now. No balls and a strike. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one the other way, and it stays fair.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Lopez, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonah Bride.
Nope.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Sliced hard but foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball.
We're going to throw another breaking ball.
Elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Torres over to first, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Max Muncy.
To our lefties and just don't mess up against Hill.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Swing, and all the bat went flying there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I hate that animation.
That one misses, and a count 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
No need
I wonder where he's trying to pitch me.
2 strikes. It's just a low percentage.
This is where if you're able to play with the
after that down and away pitch.
your own aiming, hitting, that would pay off because
Up
you
the
just aim
middle,
low and away.
and he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. Save. It was never going to
There.
be easy after the misplay. Willie Adames stands in. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swings, and he breaks his back. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Now here is Walker Jenkins. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this.
It was early anyway. Oh, it was late.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And there's 2 down. George Soriano gets the ball now.
Change
And
up.
now it's Christian Walker.
Slider.
Fought off foul. That breaking ball is in for a strike and quickly.
Should have crushed that.
Nothing at 2. Time called. Chance
Should
to
have
himself
crushed
down
it.
0-2. No score here in the second.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt.
Almost messed up.
And the runner holds. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Run, Max.
Muncy headed for third. Here's the throw. And he
Safe.
throws offline. Safe at third.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but
There's no
found
Walker's
a way. I
speed,
know those
so
are
I
ground
didn't sub him. 38. Woo! Good thing we
but
didn't
it
run
was
him.
absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited
All right,
to get
Teal,
in
base
front
hit.
of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Digging in, Kyle Teal.
Late.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And that's the 3rd out. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Tanner Scott.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Derek Hill in the box now. Takes strike 1. Late swing, fouled off. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Glaber.
Safe at first, no play. We'll see how this score is. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Nick Fortes. Big spot for him here. Now he breaks his bat.
Sawed it off. How's it feel?
2 down. Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. Hill leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouled off down the right side. And a swing and a miss.
Nasty.
Down on. Now into the game, Javier Sanoa.
All right.
He'll be out in left
So
field.
we want Clase warming
And
up.
now the right fielder, Seiya
But if we
Suzuki.
tie, we're going to put in... Yimmy? Alright, let's try it.
Soriano back to work. In the air to left, down the line. Sanoa.
Everything was great except for the contact.
Brings it in, and there's 1 down. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. Base hit center field.
Nice. Come on, 50
First
speed.
pitch swinging.
Yeah.
Went up there with a plan to be aggressive. So
Shohei,
impressive. They
base
didn't
hit, buddy.
get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Swung on, belted.
Get out.
That one carrying. Boom goes the dynamite. That one's gotta feel good. It's 2-0. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Ronnie Enriquez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone.
Lopez slings to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Emmanuel Clase.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different.
I really wish they would just show stats here. I don't care what that is.
Here's
I picked him.
The catcher to hit, Agustin Ramirez. That one at triple digits. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Got him swinging. One up, one down. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Right through there for a strike. A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next one is off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. To the right side, Torres throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. Marlins down to their final out. Otto Lopez digs in now. First offering, and it just misses. And that drops in for a strike. They're down to their final strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. 2-0.
All right. So probably one more game with Glaber, and then we're done with threads, and then I think we'll take a break today. No, don't even know. Heck yeah. Where are the diamonds, Ramon? Definitely gonna take Mark next time. Alright, let's beat the Marlins, take all these territories, and then we're done for the day. So I want to watch the Rays game in like 20 minutes. Let's try out Max. Oh, we can... Whoops. Glaber does not have to lead off. Although, I guess we'll leave him here for... I like how they quickly moved him back to third. That's what I want to look at. Where's his thread? Collection, threads. Okay, they have him at third. Alright. Quick SDS, good job. Alright, this game against the Marlins. Close the roof. Max. Alright.
All right, ready to go here. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. That clips the zone, and we're off and rolling in Miami. Swing and a ground ball, and that one
take that with your
finds its
shift.
way through. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1. And that's outside. Torres aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. And that's down and away. Nobody out. Runner at first. Not close with that one. And the count's full.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion.
Gleyber goes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And now here is Manny Ramirez. First and second here, no outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around third. He scores and they have the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
Guy.
Comes through with the RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. That clips the corner.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That one ripped. And boom goes the dynamite.
Boom goes the dynamite. Last time this happened, the game froze. So, come on, servers. I believe in you. I believe in the servers.
Foul ball. Boucher, 29 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. And
nice.
there's a rocket into the outfield.
Run, Willie, run!
Around first, digging for two. Throws to second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Good slide.
Runner in
I did
scoring
that.
position. No outs. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. And first offering is fouled off.
Couldn't stay back on it.
Right-handed reliever. Just a slow ground
Drove
ball
him
this
over.
time. Lopez whips it to first. One out in the top of the first. So up next, Christian Walker. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing
All
to
right.
one.
Speed diff. Oh. So if it looks like a slider and doesn't move, it's a cutter.
That's down and in.
And he loves his cutter.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's inside. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Fouls one off.
Oh,
2-2.
can't stay back on the cutter.
Keeps the at-bat
Okay.
going with a foul ball.
Still a little in front.
And it remains 2-2.
Call timeout.
Adames stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Base hit and a run
All
comes
right.
in.
Finally got a hold of his cutter. It took all I had to wait that long.
Picks himself up an RBI. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And now Kyle Teal in the air right field, pretty well struck.
Oh,
Makes the catch up against the wall.
sitting on it.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Norby. They get the force, then they're happy. Back here in Miami, Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Trying to bunt his way on.
I hate bunters.
And that's a bunt single.
Pussy.
That was
I
placed
said it.
perfectly. So a man at first. Otto Lopez now at the plate. There's a strike. He swings and fouls one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just.
That's why you're not a pitcher, Singy.
So digging in, Connor Norby. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
Got him.
And they got him. 2 out, space is empty. Right side, Walker. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
I don't think Scherzer gets another inning.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Declan Cronin.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Sanchez makes the catch. One away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ball is just dying.
And there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That's a strike. 0-1. That's a little bit low. That one missed.
Good for me. Slider now.
That's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing
Alright, I
good
think this
discipline.
might be another
now he's in the
slider.
driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
2 down, nobody on. And that one lifted in the air,
The
center
fastball,
field.
if we were on it, that's not
Hill
enough.
pulls it down. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we head to the bottom of the second, and now the first baseman, Jonah Bride. And that one ripped to left. Ramirez pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. That one is absolutely belted.
Oh, they're sitting fastball.
And a foul ball. So here's Scherzer. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2 is the count.
Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. And at the plate for Miami, Derek Hill. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him
Alright.
out.
Definitely like the Scherzer card. Oh,
We're back
Mad
to start
Max.
the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Brett DeGus.
I think it's got to be a little tough
Alright,
coming
here
in
we
out of
go.
the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Muncy batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Well, these players doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100%
Early
of
on
their
all the
swings.
cutters.
The 1-2. Fastball almost got him there. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Base hit, and a good
Sat on
start
it
to
right
the inning.
deep.
All over that one right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Adames stands in now and watches strike 1. Oh, great stop from his backside. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Walker Jenkins getting ready to hit. Ground ball, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Emmanuel Clase.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 down. Dane Myers, batting with one down, takes a strike. Late with the swing there. One out, bases empty. Got him swinging. And they're down to their last out. Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for two. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So up next, Xavier Edwards. On the ground, and this should do it. Adames. And that'll do it. 5-0 the final in this one.
Nice. Nick Castellanos, another Tops Now card. Alright, I think that is it for today. Oh, I said I collected Tops Now, right? We already got all those. Till the next. Alright, I think we're done. I'm out.